Good morning, guys. Back again with jam questions. Now, find y prime of y equals s to the power 7 minus s to the power 5 all over s to the power 4. Looking at this question, many people will look confused, but the truth is this: it's very simple. Mama told me the answer. You want the short method or the long way? Okay, don't worry, we'll use the two methods. Solution. Given now, I said y is equal to what? X to the power 7 minus s to the power 5 all over x to the power 4. Now, this is the question. You are asked to find y prime. I know so many of you never know anything be y prime. Make I quickly tell you. So you see this y prime. So now, anywhere you see where they use this word y prime, it means the y dx. And if you see them, they use y prime prime, it means the 2y the x square. If you see them use y prime prime, it still means that the 3y the x cube. Now, what will be this the y the x? It means you differentiate once, only one time. Now you differentiate. And anytime you see them use this y prime prime, which also means what? Second derivative. What did they try to tell you? They say if you differentiate them the first time, differentiate them again. Now, what did they try to tell you? But for here now, there is more differentiate them only once. Now, more continue. Now, two ways now what they solve this question, so that it goes simple. Two ways. But before I begin solving, it be like option dey this question. Man, drop the option. So that me not be like say we just they solve. We don't know wetin we dey solve. A person send me the question. And options where they give for here now. A. X into x square minus 1. And B. 3x into x square minus 1. And C. 3x square minus 1. Then D. 7x 6 minus 5 x 4. If I write this my x square before noticing our times. My x will not mind me. Now, you see now, you see for jam that they give you options. And the good thing is everything you solve for here, the answer is for here. But no confuse. Sometimes you feel solve, maybe you don't see the answer. But if you go see any option they write none of the above, my brother choose that one. No go they talk say because say you see answers for the other place, you go they choose the other one. No, you feel they wrong. Now, we'll solve this question. See the option where they give us. X into x square minus 1. 3x into 3x square minus 1. Then 3x square minus 1. Now, we'll solve. See the method 1. Or me, they call it method, I call it methodology. Now, to do this first method, remember, they say y is equal to what? X7 minus what? X5 all over what? X4. But you get one thing where you go notice for here. If we turn this thing out to x to the power 7 over x to the power 4 minus x to the power 5 all over x to the power 4, you'll find out now the same thing I will still mean. Because now if you say you solve this thing together, if you the LCM of this x to the power 4, x to the power 4 now still x to the power 4. So you go arrive at the same thing back. So now, if we get out like this, we'll come bring that thing they call law of indices. Very sweet. If you bring law of indices, come this place now, you'll find out say, remember what is the law of indices? Law of indices say if you get, for example, you get x raised to power 2 over x raised to power 1, which is just x. This thing will become x to the power of what? 2 minus 1, because now divide. Why if now multiplication, if you get x to the power of 3 times x to the power of 2, it will become what? x to the power of 2, 3 plus 2. So now this same law for indices now we'll bring come this place. If you bring the law of indices come here now, this, you say the base, they equal. So what you go do, you go equate the powers. So this place will become x to the power of 7 minus 4 minus x to the power of 5 minus waiting 4. So this thing now, this y they give us now, we don't reduce them to become waiting x to the power of 3 minus x to the power of 1. So we'll remove the 1. Now we say you know mass. So if you go add the 1, now we say you still be your more because anything raised by 1 is itself. Now we never find the y the x, so this one are just short way. Now you just have to say this whole thing now don't become written x cubed minus x. So you can say therefore your dy dx. Now dy dx will become written. If you look this place very well, look this place where you have x cubed minus x. If you differentiate now, this 3 will come down multiply x. You can't get it in 3x to the power of, you remove 1 from this 3, which is 2. If you differentiate this one, 1. So your dy dx is equal to what? 3x squared minus 1. And where is it for this option? Option C. That one is method 1. Now, we'll check the other method. Method 2. This method 2, now when you go use the method ready for differentiation directly for the question. And what will be the method? We call it quotient rule. And what this quotient rule means? Now, if they use this quotient rule, what the quotient rule means? You first state that it says v du minus u dv all over v squared. So from this question now, what will be our v? Our v was given to be what? X to the power of 4. And what will be our u? U now waiting x to the power of 7 minus x to the power of 5. Now your dv will become waiting 4x to the power of 3. And your du become waiting 7x raised to the power of 6 minus 5x raised to the power of 4. Now what will make this method long where be say you will do a lot of multiplication, a lot of collection of like terms. Now if you substitute this thing back to this question they give us, you'll find out say your dy dx. One and over, I no repeat the question. It dey waste time. You say for jam, time when they give you, they very very short, so you need to be fast. So your dy dx go come become waiting now. Remember, say v. What will be our v? X to the power of 4. Now multiplying. What will be our du for here? 7x to the power of 6 minus 5x to the power of 4. I mean, close the bracket. Now it is subtract within u. What will be your u? X to the power of 7 minus x to the power of 5. And waiting that you they multiply. They multiply dv. What will be your dv? 4x to the power of what? 3. You dey see am now. You dey see am. Show you they get am. Now all over waiting be our v squared. V was what? X to the power of 4. All squared. You dey see am. Say this one it dey a bit complicated. So many of you now will say now it go dey hard to solve, but meanwhile if you open this bracket you find out say it very very easy to solve. Now this now come become waiting. Open this bracket. Now still this is now it will still happen for years. So now x so when I want s there and 7s there, since the base is now sx, we equate the power. You will become waiting 7x to the power of what? 6 plus 4 10 minus this one now will multiply this one, you give me 5s to the power of waiting 8, because 4 plus 4 now 8 minus, if you multiply this one with this one, you will give you waiting 4s to the power of 10, but minus the for our side here, which is minus 4x to the power of 10. Now here will become plus, because if you really open this place with this minus times this minus will come give you plus. So this x raised to power 5 times this one will give you 4x raised to power 8. Everything divided by waiting x raised to power waiting 8, because this thing means x raised to power 4 they multiply itself, which is going to give you what? X raised to power 8. Now if you proceed further, now if you collect like terms here, we'll get power of 10, we'll get power of 10, we'll get power of 8, power of 8. So if we collect like terms, now this one minus this one will give you waiting 3x to the power of 10. Now this one minus this one will give you 18 minus x to the power of 18 8 divided by what? X to the power of 18 8. Now this thing become waiting 3x to the power of 10 all over x to the power of 8 minus x to the power of 8 all over x to the power of 8. This one will cancel out this one. So you dey get am now. So we'll finish am for here. The man no clean the option so that you no go think say the answer change. Now, the option still dey here. Now where we dey? We dey for 3 x to the power of 10 all over 18 x to the power of 8 minus 18 x to the power of 8 over x to the power of 8. Now me just expand that like this. Now still the same thing if you try to collect like terms, add them together. Now this one now will cancel out this one. You will get 1 for here. This place now, this thing means 3 dey multiply wetin x to the power of 10 all over wetin x to the power of 8. You dey get am minus 1. See now, this is x to the power of 10, this is x to the power of 8. This x to the power of 8 now, if you carry am as law of indices come here, wetin you go get na wetin 3 times x to the power of 10 minus wetin 8 minus 1. So you come give wetin 3 x to the power of 2 minus 1, which is your answer. You see am say now, this method now and this first one, though na different method, but e give us wetin the same answer. So at the end of the day, the correct answer na option C. So you see all this thing I dey show you now, and because I dey explain now why the thing dey take a little time. So if you dey for exam, you need to wetin add speed. Mathematics is all about what? Speed and accuracy. As you dey add speed, make sure say wetin you dey solve e dey very very correct. Well, this is all for today. See you more next time.